Hi everyone, this is Jackie Kiadii, Microsoft certified trainer specializing in Excel and Power BI. So this video is going to be a little bit different from my other videos in a couple of ways. First of all, we're not going to be talking about Excel, Power Query, or Power BI. And second of all, it's going to be a little bit longer than usual. I try to keep these videos about 3 minutes or less. This one looks like it's one of those that's going to stretch a little bit longer. But let me lay the foundation, tell you a story around this. We just finished doing some Excel automation work for a client in where we automated a lot of their tedious Excel processes, saving them so that their staff stays a ton of time in the work that they have to do every day. Now it's time to create the documentation, the training manuals, just a handout with nice screenshots, that shows them how to use the tools that we've created. We want to create two versions of this training manual. One for the end users that just simply says, this is how you do this and this is how you do that. And, has the screenshots and guides them along the way. But we also want another version for the power users. These might be people who might have to go in there and maintain some of the data, might have to maintain some of the code, might need to be aware of, some things that could happen and how they fix them and so forth. So rather than having to create two separate documents, because the power users also need the end user instructions, what I decided to do is use a feature in Word, which is called hidden text, to put everything in one document, but give one version of the document to the end users and give the other version of the document to the power users. And again, the way we accomplish this is by using something in Word called hidden text. And this is how it works. Essentially, you select the text, you hide it, and then that becomes a version of the document that you can distribute to one audience. Okay. Then you display the hidden text. So you unhide the hidden text, and that becomes another version of the document. But as you're creating it and modifying and editing it, you keep everything in one document so that you're not having to do double the work, or you're not having to make sure to keep parts of documents in sync. So let me go ahead and show you how you do that. To hide the text, you simply select the text you want to hide. So I'm just going to select this particular sentence. Okay, and then you go to font and you set it a font type of hidden. So we can right click here on font, and then on the font tab, we click the hidden box to hide it and click OK. And that text disappears. You can also get to the hidden text option from the Home tab, Font Group, click the dialog box, and that brings up your font options, and you can select hidden from there. So let's do this with the second paragraph. We're going to select the entire paragraph. By the way, the shortcut key to select a paragraph is if you triple click. So if I triple click really fast, it selects the entire paragraph, and then I can click the dialog box launcher, put a check mark next to hidden, and my text is hidden. Now, if I want to unhide it, I can select the entire document, go back to font, and just make sure that this box is unchecked. But before I get to that, I want to show you one way you can actually see your hidden text. So right now we don't see it, but if I turn on the paragraph marks, you'll be able to see your hidden text. So if I go to the Home tab in the paragraph group and click Show Hide, it shows the hidden text, and you're looking at it by the little dots that are under this line. So you see this entire paragraph has dotted lines under it. That's your indication that your text is hidden. Also, when you're in this view, you can also do a Control F. Let's say that you have multiple pages of hidden text. Okay, you can do Control F like Frank, or find. Actually, let me do it another way. I'm going to do Yeah, let's do Control F. Control F like find. Over here on the navigation bar, click the drop down, go to Advanced Find, and that brings up your Find dialog box. And here, what you're going to do is where it says Find What, you're going to leave that, just leave that alone. You're going to click here under Format, go to Font, and put a check mark next to Hidden. I happen to have practiced this a few minutes ago, so that's why hidden is already selected. But normally hidden would not be selected. So you would have to go to Format, put a check mark next to hidden, click OK, and then you can click Find Next, and you see that it finds the hidden text, and you can keep selecting it. Okay, so that's how you can find the hidden text. Now let's talk about how you unhide your hidden text. I'm going to turn Show Hide Paragraphs off. Just so you can see this in action. This will work whether you have your Show Hide paragraph formatting on or off, okay? So to unhide the text, we're going to select the entire document, go to Font, and make sure that Hidden button is unchecked. Control A selects my entire document in Word. Click the dialog box launcher. Here where it says Hidden, you might have to click it a couple of times, but what you want to do is make sure that that box is clear. And then click OK, and you see as soon as I do that, all of my text reappears. So that's how you can hide and show and hide text. One of the restrictions on using this in Word, unlike in Excel, where you can hide formulas and you can password protect your work so that no one can get to those hidden formulas, in Word, it doesn't allow you a similar option. So if somebody knows what they're doing, they can always see your hidden text, which is why I would not recommend it. You know, for something that's consequential, something that's serious, something that's confidential, you don't want to use this method. This is just a method you want to use to make life easier for yourself. Okay, so with that, I also want to show you something that you can do to take this feature to the next level. The way I've showed it to you so far, you're going in and you're selecting, you're selecting text, you're hiding it, but then when you unhide it, there's no easy way to hide it again without you having to go and select the text all over again. Well, there is a little bit of a workaround. If you assign a style to your hidden text, it's kind of like you're tagging your hidden text, then you can unhide it and then select all the text that's tagged with this particular style, hide it again, unhide, hide, unhide. It makes it a little bit more efficient. Let's talk about how you do that. If you've clicked in any text on your home tab in the styles group, you'll see that all of this text here is tagged as normal. Right now, normal is highlighted. So if I click this, it still says it's normal. If I click this, it still says it's normal. So what you can do is you can assign a particular style to the text that you know you're going to hide. And that way it makes it easy to select all of it in one fell swoop and hide it all at once. This especially helps as you're creating your document. So as you're going through, you can just say, oh, this paragraph is for XYZ. Let me go ahead and tag it as something I'm going to hide, and I'll come back later and do it. So this is how you do it. Both of these, my sentence that I want to hide, or my couple of sentences that I want to hide, and the regular paragraph text all pretty much has the same formatting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this sentence I want to hide. Okay, right now it's showing up as normal formatting, a normal style, pardon me, but I'm going to assign a new style to it that I'm going to call H normal for hide normal. So in the styles box, I'm going to click the drop down list. And here I'm going to click this line that says create a style. And it asks me what the style name is going to be. I'm just going to call it H normal. Basically, I'm saying I'm not putting any different formatting on it. I just want to take the formatting that's associated with this sentence and assign it to a particular style called H normal. So after I do that, I go ahead and click OK. It's giving me a message that this style is already reserved. So I'm going to call it H1 normal. How about that? Click OK. That's assigned to this text, okay? Now as I move through my documents, anything that I know I'm going to hide, just highlight it. See, this shows up as normal text or normal style. I'm going to click this other style. And let me do it for the rest of this paragraph here. I'm going to select this style. Okay, now imagine you've done that for multiple pages. You have a 100-page document as you're going through. You're just tagging things that you want to be able to hide, okay? When you're done with that, you come back to the Home tab to the Styles group, and now you right-click that style that you selected, and you left-click Select All X Instances. Right now it says 3, it could be 30, it could be 10, whatever. Click that. It selects all instances of the text that you've tagged with that particular style. And now you're going to right-click in any of these, any of the selected text and select Font. Or on the Home tab, you're going to go to the Font group and click this dialog box launcher. And I'd like you to watch what happens on the right-hand side of the screen. Dialog box launcher, put a check mark next to hidden. Click OK. It hides all that text. Okay, now let's see if we can use this to also unhide it. So I'm going to right-click, H1 normal, say select all 3 instances. Click the dialog box launcher and make sure hidden is unchecked and all of the text reappears. Let me hide it one more time so that I can show you again when you go to the Home tab in the Paragraph group and click the Show Hide Formatting symbol. Your hidden text does show up with the dots underneath them to let you know that that text is hidden. So if this is a feature that you can use, I would appreciate it if you would type something in the comments and just let me know if you found this useful. As always, please subscribe and like the video if you like it. Tell your friends about the channel. We post videos every Wednesday and Saturday. Thank you so much.